Hello, thanks so much for joining us on Kalkine TV. We have the ASX buzzing stocks for the day for you. My name's Sage. Following the lead of a slumping Wall Street and negative trend on the futures market, the key Australian index, the ASX 200 has dropped in the opening trade. The S&P ASX 200 was lower today, dropping 70.40 points or 0.98% to 7,134.4 as of 16th December 10:25 a.m. Sydney time, and crossing below its 20-day moving average. The bottom performing stocks in this index were Evolution Mining down 3.86% and Megaport down 3.63%. Over the last 5 days, the index has lost 1.09% and 2.21% over the last 52 weeks. At 10:25 a.m, 6 of 11 sectors were higher over the last week, despite the decline in the S&P ASX 200 index. So although little changed, consumer staples was today's best performing sector. However, it is down 0.19% for the past 5 days. Aurizon was among the rare outperformers, up 3.9% after announcing the sale of coal haulage business East Coast Rail for $425 million. Vulcan Energy slumped 0.9%, Mineral Resources dipped 0.4%, and shares in Fletcher Building dropped 3.4% after taking a $150 New Zealand hit to complete the New Zealand International Convention Centre and Hobson Street Hotel project due. Now let's take a look at the business updates. Coming in from Vulcan Energy Resources, they have provided a project update from the zero carbon lithium project in the Upper Rhine Valley brine field. Vulcan has received approval from the state authority in Rhineland, Flars in Germany for the operating plan for Vulcan's lithium extraction demonstration plant. On-site works are ongoing at the demo plant. Once operational, the demo plant is aiming to train Vulcan's team in a pre-commercial setting prior to commercial scale plant construction and operation. This follows on from a 20-month continuous operation of Vulcan's pilot plant, which has successfully produced the data required for Vulcan's definitive feasibility study. The study is progressing on track for finalisation in the first quarter of 2023. Vulcan said that it uses a unique combination of commercially mature methods to extract lithium from its geothermal brine in the Upper Rhine Valley brine field, with net zero carbon footprint and zero fossil fuels used in the production process. Treasury Wine Estates today announced that John Mullen will join the company's board as an independent non-executive director on a date to be confirmed in the fourth quarter of 2023's financial year. Mr Mullen is a highly credentialed non-executive director residing in Australia with extensive senior executive and strategy experience. He was Chief Executive Officer of Asciano, Australia's largest ports and rail operator, from 2011 to 2016. And prior to joining Asciano, Mr Mullen spent 15 years with DHL Express, a $20 billion company employing over 140,000 people in 220 countries, serving as the Global Chief Executive Officer from 2005 through to 2009. And Treasury Wine Estates said Mr Mullen has a global outlook, having lived or worked in 13 countries throughout his career. Mineral Resources announced its intention to make an off-market takeover bid to acquire every issue fully paid ordinary share in Norwest Energy that it does not already own. Norwest is Mineral Resources' minority joint venture partner in the Lockyer Deep Gas project in the Perth Basin. Mineral Resources intends to offer one fully paid ordinary share in Mineral Resources for every 1,367 Norwest shares held on the registered date. The takeover bid implies an offer price of $0.06 per Norwest share. Norwest's principal asset is a non-operating interest in onshore Perth Basin exploration permits, and Mineral Resources is also the largest shareholder in Norwest, holding approximately 19.9% of Norwest shares on issue. Thanks for your company on that report. Hopefully those announcements were useful for you. Plenty more will be coming through from the ASX website directly. Check them out through the day. This report will be up on Kalkine Media's YouTube channel later on today. Thank you for joining us for this edition of the ASX Buzzing Stocks for the Day. Another one will be coming your way on Monday. Be sure to keep it locked on Kalkine TV for more market insights and business news. Till then, Sage signing off.
Are you an investor looking for premium market opportunities? presenting premium and exclusive service for investors by Kalkine.